Welcome to the University of Michigan Dentistry podcast series, promoting oral health care worldwide.
I'm Ed Fisher, and I'm the representative for the A-dec company in the state of Michigan. Going to run through the control, trying to keep it as simple as possible for you, and I hope there are no misunderstandings when I'm finished. This is the A-dec control. On the far left side is the handpiece selector switch. The reason we use this is to transfer the power from handpiece number 1 to handpiece number 2, or from the high-speed handpiece to the low-speed handpiece. Next, we have an indicator light. That shows you that you have air pressure to the control. Next to that is an air coolant knob. Now, the air coolant knob is probably something you're not going to be involved with for a couple of years. All that does is simply supply air coolant to the handpiece, and it's a control knob to control the flow of air to that handpiece. Over here, we have a simple water on and off toggle. That, again, is something that you'll get into later on in dental school. Here we have the water control for individual handpiece 1 and 2. Again, this is something, since you're not going to be cutting with water for the first year anyway, you don't have to be concerned with. What you do have to be concerned with now is the little hole to the right of the water control knobs. Now this is where you adjust the handpiece pressure, and I will demonstrate that right now. In your kit, you receive a packet of 3 Allen wrenches. The medium-sized Allen wrench is the one that we're going to use to adjust the handpiece pressure. I am going to adjust the handpiece pressure for handpiece number 1. By turning the wrench one way or the other, you will either increase or decrease the pressure to the handpiece. We do the same thing for handpiece number 2, to increase it or decrease it. This tool is important, and you really should save it. However, once these handpiece pressures have been adjusted, chances are you're not going to go back to this area again. As you can see, the control is equipped with 2 handpiece tubings. The back ends on this tubing will accept a Midwest handpiece, whether it's a high speed or low speed. The school in your class will determine which goes in which position. They are interchangeable. This is called a handpiece tubing. Here is a 3-way syringe. Now, we only have air hooked up to the 3-way syringe at this time. Later on in school, you will be using water, and I must emphasize that we have already made provisions for that. The next piece of equipment necessary for the A-dec control is the foot control. This is designed to actuate the handpiece when you step on this foot control. The more you step on it, the faster the handpiece will go. It is a variable speed foot control. It is a durable product, one that's built to withstand a lot of torture. Also included in your kit are 2 detachable arms. This is what we call a simple folding arm system. With this, you attach your control to the workbench. It would be attached on this end, and on this end, you simply attach the control. Now you've got a product that will swing back and forth under the counter if you'd so prefer. Also included in your kit is some blue plastic tubing. This is going to be used at the time that you start cutting your preparations with water. Please try and hang on to this. As well as the other items in the package: extra buttons for the 3-way syringe, as well as a wrench to enable you to change the tip easily. In changing the tip, it is important that you seat the tip all the way into the syringe head. You can definitely feel 2 clicks when you do this, when you insert the tip into the syringe head. 1, 2. Tighten up on the knob and you're in business. The tip is supposed to swivel, yet have a certain amount of drag on the movement itself. Last but by no means least is your QD or quick disconnect from the ADEC control to the air supply in the school. This is located underneath your workbench or on the front of the workbench. All you have to do is plug this in just like you would an electric cord. And you've got air to your control and you're ready to go.
You've been listening to a presentation from the University of Michigan School of Dentistry, which is dedicated to supporting open learning and open educational resources. This recording is licensed under the Creative Commons. It may be reused and redistributed for nonprofit use. Please attribute materials to the University of Michigan School of Dentistry and redistribute under this same license. For more information on how this and other University of Michigan School of Dentistry recordings may be used, visit www.dent.umich.edu/license.